Organ donation can be a scary proposition for many. For others, it's a calling. Let's welcome Amber Allen, who gave a profound gift to her cousin and is now a mentor with Transplant Talk SC. And it's National Donor Day. So we're highlighting the need for people to look within themselves to see if they would be willing to be either a living donor or a donor after a catastrophic accident or something of that nature. But you gave a profound gift to your cousin. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about your experience.
Yeah, absolutely. So 20 years ago, I had the opportunity to donate a kidney to my cousin Annie. It was at the Mayo Clinic Hospital in Phoenix, Arizona. She was based in Yuma, Arizona at the time. And I was just so thankful to be able to have the opportunity as a 24-year-old at the time. And I was just so excited about the opportunity to give.
May I just say that at 24 years old, and we're talking 20 years ago, that you had the courage, the foresight, and just the unbridled desire to want to do this, which a lot of people, they stop themselves in their tracks. So why did you feel so comfortable with the idea 20 years ago, whereas today we have far more information than we did then?
Right. I think it was a combination of a lot of things. Growing up, I just had this, like, I don't know, we would call it a moral compass that if it's not me, then who? And my cousin Annie found herself in this position where she was not going to survive without either dialysis or an organ transplant. And she didn't have a whole lot of family in her life. My father was a father figure to her, and he himself tried to go through the process, but he was not a blood match. And I was just excited and at the opportunity, and in my youthfulness, I'm just like, why not?
It's amazing. So you ended up being a perfect match for her, and you gave her 9 long years.
I did.
9 long years. So when she had the transplant, she was 30. So she had passed away just shy of turning 40. Is that right?
Yes.
So you gave her this profound gift that should be an example for a lot of people who have someone in their life that needs that kind of help. But to also understand, you went on to live a very full life yourself.
Yes.
So maybe you could talk about, after giving your kidney, what you went on to accomplish.
Absolutely. Well, and it is a very rigorous process, like going through the testing and everything. They want to make sure that your body is in a really healthy state. But yeah, I have gone on to birth 2 beautiful children in really wonderful, healthy pregnancies. I've become a yoga teacher. I have traveled a lot, and I have amazing friends and family. And so if I can do it, there's so many other people out there that could do it. There are 100,000 people on the organ donation list right now. And there are so many of us walking around with a spare kidney that somebody else could benefit from, or being able to donate parts of our liver to someone that could really use it.
Really?
Yes.
What can you tell me about that? Because we always hear of the kidney and the fact that we actually can survive with very little life change by donating a kidney. So tell me about the liver.
So what I can say is that you can donate about 2/3 of your liver to someone in need of a liver transplant, and then your liver will fully regenerate in about 3 months.
You're kidding. I don't ever remember anybody talking about this. Are you serious?
I'm serious, yes.
Really?
Yes.
And do you have to also change your lifestyle in order to accommodate that? Because obviously the liver, it cleanses your entire body. So.
Yes. From what I've read, you have to take certain precautions before the surgery and after the surgery, but you can live a normal life just like me from a liver transplant.
And is it as rigorous to try to find a match for the liver as it is with the kidney?
I would imagine so.
Yeah. So were you nervous, or did you think about, oh, well, I shouldn't have too much salt, or I should not drink or not smoke or do all these things? Or was that just part of your everyday natural life anyways?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's a few things that I think of, like I want to make sure that I stay hydrated. I want to make sure that I tend to try to take with like Tylenol over ibuprofen because it affects the kidneys or the liver differently. But otherwise, I don't really think too much about it.
It's just small changes.
It's a very small change. I mean, I shouldn't practice like contact sports.
Right, right. No, a lot of us should for very many different reasons. But you are now also a mentor. And so you have walked that walk. And what are some of the questions that people ask you? And what do you try to impart on people and those who are watching right now to consider being a donor?
I think one of the biggest questions that I've experienced is that they just want to know, am I going to be okay? Yeah. Is anything about me going to change? Is this a risky procedure? And I mean, with anything, there are risks. Sure. But when you have a good team working with you, then there should be no issues because they want a successful outcome just like you do. And just like I tell them that the reward of seeing the benefit of your gift is just, it stays with you forever.
I'm sure that it does. I'm sure that it does. For anybody who wants any more information, where should they go?
Transplant Talk SC is where you can find me and other mentors who have been through this experience, whether you've donated an organ or received one.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your story. God bless you.
Thank you.
After this.